Okay, good. Greetings from Honeycomb to everyone. We are here to present the comparison of MonsoonSIM ideas and real business cases and activities. Next slide, please. Here are all the members. We are a team of 5. And next slide. As we all know that MonsoonSIM is a game that aims to improve business knowledge for all participants, especially students, and is very enjoyable and knowledgeable, which mocks the organization that is effectively for learning good business management. And let's move to the content. Honeycomb comes up with 3 interesting ideas, including production, product shortage, and reading in B2B. So let's get started to know our MonsoonSIM ideas in the detail.
So this idea is about product shortage, and there are many reasons that cause product shortage. So the first reason is about increasing in demand. So when people demand more products, so it causes product shortage, and low supply, and when they run out of supply. And these 2 reasons can be a reason that make product shortage happen, and late reorder from the vendor. The producer maybe late reorder the product, the supply from the vendor. That would also cause product shortage, and the result that can happen because of product shortage will be low inventory on hand, because there are no more stock for selling, and price increasing. So when the demand is increasing, the price also increasing too. And cannot make any deal with the customer because you don't have enough stock. So dealing in a high quantity order won't happen, and lead to low market share. Next. And this is the example of real business case. And due to the COVID-19 pandemic in Thailand, people had massive demand in surgical masks and hand sanitizer, which led to a product shortage, and the price of the mask increased from 33 Thai baht to 790 baht for 1 box. And also the factory cannot produce the product on time to meet the demand, since the raw materials need to import from China or Indonesia, and the price of the raw materials increasing, and the shipping take time to arrive. And the surgical mask cannot remain to the price before the pandemic, when it was in a very high demand.
So for the production, in MonsoonSIM, we need to estimate the warehouse space to stock the raw material and also the finished good. And each production process need to have the right amount of raw material to produce the outcome. And wherever we buy the raw material, we need to choose the vendor that provide the low price to help reduce the production cost, and also choosing the right machine. This also help to produce the product on time and can fulfill the right demand of the customer. And the forecast will help the producer to set the product priority to know which product should produce first, second, and third, and based on the demand. Next slide. So based on the real case study of the Biotic Fish Processor Ltd, which is the largest pelagic processor company that found in Newfoundland and Labrador, they said that if they offer the competitive price, they still can earn profit by keeping the low production cost and improve the production system. And for this case study, they are planning to review the production plan of the capelin fish for the upcoming year. The capelin season is only 3 weeks, which means that they need to prepare the equipment that is needed to avoid any obstacle during the harvesting. And one of the managers say that since last year, people were tripping over each other, so they need to expand the building to be bigger to provide some space for the labor and to reorganize the equipment to provide a better working area. Also, another manager mentioned that last year the fish was falling out from the conveyor, so they want to move the hopper closer to the separator to avoid the waste of raw material. Next slide. So for this case, we learned that when the space utilization is too small, it will make the workers trip over each other. And also there will be no space for the equipment, raw material, and also the finished product, which will be difficult for the working process and slow down the production process. Also, the producers should be careful with each process and do not waste any raw material so that the company can produce the product under low production costs and they can sell at the competitive price or lower than the competitor to reach more sales and get large market share. Next, please.
And another interesting idea is bidding in B2B. We should bid with an acceptable price, not too high and not too low, and make sure the stock are enough before bidding, because if we win, we have to make sure to allocate and pack the product before the due date. And if you can make it on time, there will be penalty for the late delivery. And if you don't allocate, pack, and ship the product because the penalty is expensive, the buyer will reject any bid from you next time. And in real business, bidding should be in low price or high price according to the situation. And for the stock, it should not be empty, and it is very important to check the stock often. And in real business, the product should be allocated, packed, and shipped according to the needed day, trying to avoid complaints and late shipment as much as possible to make good relationship with clients.
So based on the MonsoonSIM in the real business, both of it have something in common, which is shown on this slide. The first thing is search for the bidding. The second, select for the bidding. The third one, prepare for the quotation and submit the bid. The fourth one, waiting for the bid result. The winner team can allocate, pack, and ship the product. And the last one, which is payment according to the contract. Next slide, please. And for example, of the bidding, company A making offer to buy the goods. They will set the maximum price for the bidder to bid amongst each other. Late shipment penalty and the term of payment. The bidder need to submit the quotation with the lowest price that they can offer to the client and waiting for the bid result. The company A will choose the team that can offer the lowest price later on. The winner team can allocate, pack, and ship the goods out of the buyer according to the need day to avoid the late shipment penalty. And next slide. And this is all our good presentation. Thank you all.